Tammy's assistance, which provided authorities with crucial information on Meech, may have enabled his short prison term. Other BMF group members? When former BMF member Blue Da Vinci publicly stated that Meech had really complied with the law, these accusations were reinforced even further. The startling charge of enforcement shook the streets. For 50 Cent, this was enough assurance. He promptly information on the accusations, used his position to attack Meech and dispel everyone's assumptions on the sea of no cooperation. The street reacted quickly and firmly. The principles of quiet and devotion that Meech's his whole history was built around his underground and hip-hop notoriety. Culture. You were special, different. To those who had seen him as untouchable, it was betraying to find out that he needed information to federal authorities. Not it was disastrous in addition to being detrimental. Naturally, Lil Meech had no intention of just others' reputation will be ruined and confronted 50 on social media because he was so outraged by his comments. Accused him of deliberately harming the BMF and disregarding his ancestry. But he didn't stop there. Shared privations between him, exposing many people were unaware of. And 50. During those conversations, he said that 50 had started working with an up-and-coming artist to manage Skillabee. Lil Meech himself made the introduction, criticized 50 for unfollowing him on Instagram. Many people find portrayed a betrayal that went well beyond public insults. It showed that their relationship had really broken down. It fueled speculation that 50's goals extended beyond the facts to include authority over the BMF and Little. In those publicly texts, Meech stated 50 Cent had deceived him with his recent activities. In his outburst, expressing his shock after seeing that 50 had unfollowed him on Instagram and was now working with Rocket, he introduced to Lil Meech who he was 50 himself. It was more than just business. With loyalty, trust, and they had bonded. Large Meech's February charity performance at home. It will become recognized. Indeed! A lousy series has delighted you. I thus do want to film a BMF film. The moment for a big-budget film has arrived. He will garment off his back for $50, he said. He expressed his willingness to do everything for him. Denied the assertion that he had ever 50 were duped. The situation had and that he had stayed face of persistent opinion. However, when he met others, the real surprise was their tense relationship with 50's longtime rival, Rick Ross. It was spoken by Lil Meech. Was not a matter of financial. Ross had provided Bing to assist cover expenses and keep the business running season of the BMF series. This revelation shed new light on Big Meech's motivations and suggested with Rick Ross than person. However, that explanation didn't seem to detract in the slightest from 50's standing. Instead of showing that they understood, down in the old-fashioned way by trolling online. In a scathing post, he responded to Lil Meech's comments by adding, "What next season, little?" Jab was that he could simply change the character or end completely if he so chose. The post has a powerful message. 50 was a joke. He was reminding everyone that BMF, the program that made Lil Meech famous, was creative, and that he could simply shut it down if he wanted to. The brutal power grab showed act 50 still had on the 50 was still in continuation, and it whether this caused many to animosity had progressed to an irrevocable level, stopped by one or two posts. Since go on a trolling spree, it became into a whole online spectacle. 50, like many of his previous postings, Lil Meech made fun of him again in a follow-up post that was subsequently taken down by some Love and Hip Hop. His move would, "I'll give Mona Scott Young series," he wrote. nagging producer a request for him later today. It was simply another vicious to diminish Lil Meech's standing and lessen his industry. The antics of these on the internet didn't stop there. It was revealed that Big Meech paid welcome had been suddenly 50 was involved, soon gained postponement. Many on the internet at the time and circumstance showed too much suspicion to be ignored. Or 50 wasn't doing anything to deny such rumors based on his conduct. By posting a videogram that was created AI and included Big Meech and Lil Meech. By portraying their son duo breaking up in public, he truly fanned the flames over a love and hip-hop quo. Is an unsubtle accusations that continue to haunt Big Meech's reputation. After that, he uploaded another video. This time, a sequence from the BMF television series when his character confronts Lil Meech on his father's responsibility. When critics and fans began directly of spoiling the performance, 50 responded as usual, denying any participation while using a great deal of sarcasm. This has nothing to do with me. Please don't call my phone. I really hope you have a good day today. Cheers. I'm stronger, he wrote. It's like a rejection and more like an insult. According to many sources, Big Meech and Lil Meech insiders with knowledge of the situation are certain was the actual relation, and they don't plan to ignore it without a battle. Meanwhile, a lot of individuals on social media that have different opinions on the whole scenario, thinking that this could be the first major setback. According to one, this is most likely for 50. I think it's corny. Nothing to do with that. By the frequently shared remark, 50 demonstrates to me daily why they shot. Others were even more vicious. 9 ever. A considerable number of people believe that Lil Meech is just a victim of a war that started long became involved, and that even if he makes every effort to maintain, he will unavoidably get more involved with the dispute between two well-known personalities in entertainment culture. Conflict sector. According to insiders, this is a power struggle that may alter the future rather than only being a minor social. Already at an all-time high, consequences of the performance and the escalating public dispute are beginning to reveal more profound flaws in the BMF's history. That 50 Cent is going to proceed. BMF-related don't include Big Meech. Rumor has it that services and production parting to participate in any further BMF-related initiatives until the public turmoil has subsided.